If you hear this, don't give up.
Greetings, I'm VULKK. Major Tom, strong 80s vibes, references to the Old Republic, and a very different and new Star Wars experience is what we get in the second trailer for the Skeleton Crew. In the first scene we see Wim and Fern, two of the protagonists who appear to be waiting in detention in front of the proctor's office. Wim's father claims that whatever the kid did is unacceptable. So far this looks like a regular show from the 80s or early 90s, just a bunch of kids becoming friends and getting into trouble. Next we see them stumble upon a ship that we know is called the Onyx Cinder. Gorian Shard's cruiser in Season 3 of The Mandalorian had the same markings, and this leads us to believe that the ship belonged to pirates. The kids get a little too excited, and after pressing a bunch of buttons, we see Wim actually firing it up here. They take off to an unknown location. They end up docking at some type of spaceport that is filled with the kind of people you would not like to associate with as a kid. Wim is disgusted by the meal he's offered, and when it's time to pay he shows Republic credits. The alien stranger mentions that it's an old Republic. Sadly, those are not from the legends that gave birth to Revan and such. The show takes place during the era of the New Republic, and he's referencing the Galactic Republic that existed prior to the Galactic Empire. A few seconds later, Wim is pushing his meal into the fire and starts running away. Next to Wim, we can see Vane, the pirate who escaped after Bo-Katan and Din Djarin destroyed Gorian Shard's forces. He's always bad news, so hopefully he plays a role in the show. That's when Jod enters the play and joins forces with the Lost Kids. It doesn't take much to predict that they're going to embark on a huge adventure that will most likely change their lives. Pirates, treasures, kids looking for adventure, their worried parents, and a mysterious yet charismatic lead character are everything you could wish for in an older style show, but we also have some elements that cannot be missing from a Star Wars series. An old droid, cool starships, and all kinds of awesome looking aliens. This location kind of reminds us of Canto Bight. It looks expensive and fancy and probably houses many illegal activities, so it's the perfect place for our protagonist to find that room full of riches. There is even a space yacht that looks like something Crimson Dawn would use. This series promised to be something completely different from what we've experienced so far in the Star Wars universe. According to an interview made by StarWars.com, Skeleton Crew is heavily influenced by works like E.T., The Goonies, Indiana Jones, and Monkey Island. Well, duh. On top of everything, we got to hear the 80s hit song Major Tom by Peter Schilling, with the major difference that it's in Huttese. With Skeleton Crew coming out on December 3rd, it appears that this is going to be a series for families to watch together during the holidays, especially because according to John Watts, the creator of the series, you don't have to know anything about Star Wars to watch and enjoy the series. I hope we will have a lot of references and hidden elements to help us connect it to the mainstream Star Wars, at least when it comes to story and narrative. Thank you.
What are you in for? What are you in for?